Good morning, my beautiful people of planet Earth. My name is Brendan Chaw. This is episode 10 of How to Be Happy. Holy crap, I can't believe we're at double digits now. Wow. Mine is literally blown right now. I would like to thank all 128 of my subscribers. I love all of you guys. Although we are a small pack, we're a platoon of soldiers, but we will become great. I can't think of anything right now, but thank you. I really appreciate all of you guys for heading on this journey with me, and I can't wait to see where we'll be in 10 years time. Holy crap, just crazy to even think that far ahead. I don't want to think too far ahead, but I'm just trying to be in the present moment right now. And yeah, just want to let you guys know how this setup that I've got right now is so shit, but you can't tell because you only see what I want you to see. And you gotta remember that with the media, the mainstream news, even Instagram and things like that, you gotta be careful what you're watching and who's putting out that content, because that person that's showing you that content only wants you to see what they want you to see. And I want you to see my avocado shorts right now. Check this out. My favorite PJs. I wear this like to sleep almost every single day. Well, not this exact one, but you know what I mean. I'm kind of free balling right now. I'm not wearing any undies. But anyways, let's change the topic back to goal setting. So yeah, here's my shitty ass football. Got a shitty ass goalpost right there. Moving along. You are never too old to set a new goal or to dream a new dream. That is what the famous author once wrote, C.S. Lewis. So he was the author of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. He was the author of Narnia. So he knows his shit. Listen to him, guys. We're gonna jump straight into the benefits. So, goddamn, where's my book? Okay, I remember off by heart. Benefits, clarity. So, the first benefit we have is clarity. So if you set your goals, you need to have a clear vision of what you want if you're gonna attain what you want. If you don't know what you want, you're not gonna get what you don't want because you don't know what you want. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense, but imagine this. Think of a GPS. What do you first do when you want to get to your destination? You gotta know your destination, right? You gotta know where you want to go. So the first thing you do, say you're here, this is where you are right now, you are here, and you gotta set your destination. Say your goal is the destination, right here. You gotta set that goal first. You gotta know where you want to go before you can find the route to get there. True? True or true? So, imagine the goal is to get to Sydney, yeah? And you're in, say, Canada right now. Say you set the goal of Sydney. The only way to know how to get there is by setting the goal. Then you can find whether the route is by plane, or maybe you can go by boat, whatever. Or maybe one day in the future you can teleport, you go straight there. But you need to know where you want to go first before you can get there. Logical, makes sense. Anyways, move to the next one. Next one is achievement. So, oh shit, fuck. You know what I mean. Achievement. ACHIEVEMENT. So, if you set a goal and you reach that goal, man, you're gonna get a whole rush of dopamine. You're gonna get that serotonin, all those feel-good hormones. So you're gonna feel really good about yourself. But if you don't set a goal, you will never have that feeling of achievement because you didn't reach what you felt like you wanted to reach. So the simple act, of setting a goal gives you the pleasure of achievement. You will feel amazing about yourself. You'll feel proud. Your self-esteem will go up. Your confidence will go up. Number 3, we're going to talk about priorities. So, if you set a goal, think about it this way. If you set a goal and you really focus on that goal, you really put that intention out there, then every day you're going to think about what is it I have to do every single day so I can be pushed, so I can be propelled, so I can be catapulted towards my goal. Even if it's just a tiny, tiny bit of action every single day, a wise man once said, progress is progress, no matter how small. That's how the tortoise beat the hair because he was taking step by step, little bit by little bit, edging towards the finish line every single time, every single second. And so it's not about how much action you take, like the hare. He took so much action, but then he stopped and went to have a nap under a tree right before the finish line. Whereas the tortoise, he took simple steps every single day. And he ended up beating the hare. So it's all about consistency, guys. All right, number 4, social... Oh my god, my writing is terrible here. Social support. All right, guys, also I want to mention that if you stick to the end of this video, I'll show you what this acronym stands for. This is how to achieve your goals. So I'm talking about the benefits, later I'm going to talk about the how. So social support. Social support is all about telling your friends, but don't get me wrong, you don't want to tell the world. In life, I truly believe that balance is the key. So you don't want to tell the world, but you don't want to tell nobody as well, because the whole idea of telling your friends is so you can have accountability. Yeah. So if you tell your friends, like, oh yeah, I want to run a marathon within a week, then they're gonna egg you on. They're gonna push you. They're gonna elevate you. They're gonna help you to, I guess, train. They could help you to motivate you. But if you tell the world, man, the whole world is probably, there's a lot more negative people in this world than there are positive people. Remember that, guys. So you don't want to tell the world, because although a lot of them will be cheering you on, a lot of them will be pulling you down as well because of themselves. They feel like they can't do it, so they don't want you to do it. Because if you do it, they'll make themselves feel bad about themselves. True? So social support, that's really important. Tell your best friends, your top 3 best friends. Tell them what your goal is and how you're going to achieve them. And then every single day, they're going to egg you on. They're going to motivate you. They're going to make you feel good about yourself, okay? Social support. And the 4th one, what was the 4th? Insight. Okay, sorry, 5th one, insight. This is the 5th benefit that I would see. So insight, say if you succeed or you fail, no matter what happens, fail, by the way, is a word. It's not actual... There's no such thing as failure. When I think of failure, I think of experience, so you learn from it. So that ties in with insight. So if you succeed, you can write down, you can look back and see, what did I do right? What can I do more of? Whereas if you fail, you can say, what did I do wrong? What can I switch up to make it easier for me to reach my goal in the next time? Okay? So those are the benefits. So clarity, we've got achievement. Clarity, you have to be clear with your destination so you can plan out the route. Achievement, you're going to feel bloody amazing about yourself. Priority, so if you set a goal, you're going to know exactly what you need to do every single day. Number 4, social support. It's all about telling your best friends so that they can push you up, they can lift you up with themselves. Insight, it's all about experience, okay? And now we're going to go straight into the S.M.A.R.T.E.R acronym. So I learned this online. My friend taught me about the whole SMART idea, but then I found out that there are 2 extra acronyms recently. I just learned it in a YouTube video. I forgot exactly which guy showed it, but shout out to you guys, definitely. There's so much information on YouTube, guys. You just got to find the right people, yeah? So S.M.A.R.T.E.R, what does S.M.A.R.T.E.R stand for? So S.M.A.R.T.E.R actually stands for, first word, specific. So this ties in with the clarity, with the destination. You got to be specific with what you want. So, for example, say you want to be more rich. What do you mean? Be more specific. How much do you want to be rich in, like wealth? Do you want to be rich in money? Do you want to be rich in relationships? Do you want to be rich in happiness? What do you want to be rich in? You got to be specific. You got to let the universe what you truly want. You got to be really clear with what you want. Number 2, measurable. So it has to be, oh my god. It has to be measurable. So what I mean by that is it ties in with being specific. So say you want to lose 5 kilos. Say you want to lose weight. You got to be specific, and measurable. How much weight do you want to lose? Do you want to lose 5 kilos? Do you want to lose 10 kilos? Do you want to lose 100 kilos? You got to be specific and measurable. So specific and measurable. So imagine you want to lose 5 kilos and be 10% body fat. So that's specific and measurable, okay? You got to have those 2. Actionable. So it needs to have steps where you can take action every single day. So for losing 10 kilos, you could say, I would go for a run every single day. I could do physical activity for half an hour every single day. I could eat less calories every single day, okay? That's actionable, relatable. So, this whole idea is about how big the goal is or how small the goal is. The general idea is you don't want to set small goals. You want to set big goals. So, because by setting big goals, it forces you to step out of your comfort zone and do more than you've never done before. Someone once said, what is it? To get something you've never wanted, to get something you've never had, you've got to do something you've never done. Boom! Facts right there. And so, it also has to be realistic. I hate that word realistic, but I'll use it for this sense because, for example, you want to make $1 billion by the end of the month. How the fuck are you gonna do that? Yeah, you could win the lotto. Yeah, you could fucking suck Bill Gates's dick. What? I'm pretty sure he has better dick suckers out. I don't know why I'm talking about this. But, I'm talking about related. You don't want your goal too big, but you don't want it too small. You don't want it too small because if you reach your small goals, so what? You probably won't even be you probably won't have that sense of achievement because it's so small. But if it's too big, then you might not even take action because you won't even believe in yourself. So you want it to be big enough so that you'll be inspired, but you don't want it too big so that you won't have any motivation because you feel like it's unachievable. So that's number S.M.A.R.T.E.R. Number R, letter R, S.M.A.R.T.E.R. T is time bound, so it needs to have a deadline. It needs to have a deadline, okay? So what I mean by deadline is you have to set a certain fucking date on when you want to achieve this goal by. Because they say a goal without a deadline is only a dream. You have to set a specific time frame on when you're going to achieve it. And so that will create pressure. It's going to force you to take action. Say if you want to, for example, for me, if I want to dunk a basketball, which is actually one of my goals. Say if I want to put the goal of dunking a basketball by the time I'm within 10 years. I'm not going to take any action today because I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to take any action because, I've got 10 years to achieve this. I got 10 years. That's ages. I'm not going to try it today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe the day after. Maybe in 2 years I'll try. But if I set the deadline of 6 months, man, straight away today, I'm literally going to end this video and going to work out, train my legs to go exercise because I want to reach that deadline. Okay? And even if you don't reach that deadline, even if you don't accomplish the goal before that deadline, you would have already propelled yourself so far ahead. In front of yourself, you would have grown more as a person, and you would have been faster. You would have been more ahead in people that aren't setting goals, okay? I'm not as eloquent today, guys. Bear with me. So time bound, that's really important. That's one of the biggest important factors. Evaluate. So, evaluate. You want to constantly be checking your goals at least once a week, in my opinion. You want to see where you're at. So after the end of every single week, write down your goals again and think to yourself, where am I in my progress? Have I gotten better? Have I leveled up? Or have I gone back a few steps? So you always want to evaluate. I want to speed this up, guys, because I think we're going up to the 20-minute mark. I'm going to make this as short as possible. Last one, reward. Okay, this is my favorite part. So, reward. Habits. Habits are all about that reward system. So you only do something because you feel like you're going to get something good out of it, true? You wouldn't do anything unless you felt like you would get something out of it. So reward. Although the goal is pretty much a reward already, you want to reward yourself even more. Even the small goals, especially the small goals, guys. So imagine you have your goal is to have a cold shower every single day. So cold showers aren't exactly fun. Imagine having a cold shower and then rewarding yourself with something that you love. Maybe I would say an apple with peanut butter. Oh, so good. That's my indulgence, even though it's something really healthy. But to me, that would be a reward because it makes me feel good about myself. It builds that dopamine. So the more dopamine, that's the reward hormone. The more dopamine that you produce in your mind, in your brain, the more you're gonna do it, okay? Oh shit, I wanted to talk about the RAS, the reticular activating system as well. So this part is a part in your brain, in the base of your brain. It's called the RAS, the reticular activating system. So I'll go into more depth in another video, but what it pretty much does is if you set a goal, your reticular activating system is turned on, and then your mind is going to start to look for things to how to achieve that goal. So have you ever had that feeling where you, for example, you just discovered a new breed or something, like a pug, like a dog pug dog. So the first time you see that pug, you're like, okay, shit, I've never seen that dog before, so cute. And then out of nowhere, you're going to start to see them everywhere. You're like, wow, I didn't notice this puppy until recently, since my friend got the puppy. And now I'm starting to see it everywhere. It's because your reticular activating, system is turned on. So the whole idea behind it is that, the whole fact behind it is that there's just so much information our mind is processing in every single second. Apparently it's like 2 billion bits of information every single second. And although our minds are supercomputers, the most powerful computer on this planet right now, it's still not powerful enough to receive everything at once. So what the brain does, it filters out what's unimportant, what you don't feel is important, what you don't feel is a threat, what you feel is insignificant. And so what it does is the RAS, when you set a goal, it lets you know what is important. So for example, if I wanted to get laid, say my goal was to get laid 10 times within a week, boom, the RAS will turn on every single woman that is ready to have sex. Boom. I don't know why I thought about that. That says a lot about me, but that's an example of the RAS. Okay, I'll go deeper into that in another video, but thank you so much for tuning into this video, guys. I love you guys. Thank you for making it this far into the video. Please make sure to subscribe, click that bell icon, and I'll see you guys next time.